YouTube? Mike here again, and today we are looking at the brand new feature, the preview pack option that they just introduced to FIFA 21. A pause for the audio. Working remotely this week out of town, so I'm using the wireless headset, so it might sound a little different than normal, but we've got some brand new information to talk about. Excited to share it with you guys. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the brand new feature on FIFA 21, the preview pack feature that they just introduced. So this feature, it allows you to see what's in the packs before you open them. Now this feature only applies to any packs that are in the store. So you can't use this for SBCs if they drop like an icon SBC or a festival of football SBC. You can't then see who you're going to get before you do the SBC. But anytime they do lightning round or standard packs, or anytime you want to purchase a pack from the store, you can actually preview every item that's going to be in that pack before you open it. This is definitely an interesting feature. As a Road to Glory player, I'm somebody who never opens packs, or not opens packs, but spends coins or FIFA points on packs. I only open packs that are in rewards from SBCs. But this is an interesting feature because I think that there's a lot of players like that, especially at this point in the game, that aren't investing in packs. And if I saw that there was a really good player in the pack, I might, throw a couple dollars at it. So it's definitely an interesting feature. We'll talk a little bit about why we think EA may have introduced this feature here in a bit. But first thing I want to do is actually show you what it looks like. So when you get into the store, now I've already opened my packs. You'll see that you have all of the different normal pack options. The premium gold pack, the gold pack. Right now there's a promo going on, and typically you would have to buy the pack and then you would go through the animation. It would show you who would get, and then you can buy another pack. What you can actually now is there's a button for on Xbox. It's A, or yeah, it's A. So you just press A and it previews and it shows you all of the players that are in the pack. So if I were to purchase a 100K pack, these are the players I would get. Now, I've already clicked preview once. The first time you preview a pack, it actually does the whole animation where the walkout and everything. Not that I got a walkout, but well, I guess what I got an 84. So not a great pack, but you get the whole animation is my point. And then after you get the animation, you can then preview it again and look at who you're going to get. It resets every 24 hours for standard packs. So if I preview a pack 24 hours and preview another pack, or I could buy a pack, and then if I buy the pack, I can then preview the next pack. For the promo packs, it looks like that I could just get one preview for the whole duration. So when I opened these packs, I think there was like 20 hours, or not open, but previewed, there was like 20 hours left. Now there's little over 12 hours, and I can't preview them again until the packs expire, or I buy a pack. Um, so it's definitely an interesting feature. I think that for a lot of people who don't open packs, if they saw they had a good player, they might throw a couple dollars at it. But it's definitely interesting to see like what the motives are behind this decision, and also like I know obviously we're towards the end of the FIFA 21 cycle, but is this something that they're going to be keeping for FIFA 22 or moving forward, and what are the reasons behind that? So we'll talk about that here in a second, but I just wanted to start out by showing you guys how the packs work, and kind of walk you through what it looks like on the in-game screen. So definitely a cool new feature, something that I'm gonna definitely take advantage of, looking at it every day. And if I happen to get anyone good, I'll definitely probably throw a couple bucks. But let me know what you guys think as well. So let's talk a little bit about why we think EA might have introduced this idea. All right, guys. So to end this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about why EA may have introduced this feature into the game. I have a couple theories. My first theory has to do with the ongoing legal um, controversies that surround not just FIFA, but in general loot boxes slash any kind of random generated item that requires, or doesn't require, but that can be associated with the spending of real money. So a lot of people have differing opinions, and lawyers are arguing over this right now, but essentially uh, some people consider this gambling, and of course gambling has different legal um, attachments with it depending on the country, depending on how old you are in what country, and or even here in the United States, from state to, between state to state, there's varying laws as it pertains to how you can gamble and what's legal in terms of gambling. So EA and all of these video game companies who have loot boxes argue that it's not gambling because there's not a monetary reward. Um, it's essentially you're just playing a game, and it's not required that you do it. Um, and they have their different arguments, and I'm by no means a lawyer, so I won't break down the legal arguments on both sides. But I think that this may be a way of saying, hey, you know, we're showing you what's in the pack. So essentially, you're not gambling. It is random, and every day it might be something different, but you're not buying FIFA points, and we're not telling you what you're going to get spending that money. We're saying, hey, this is what you're going to get. If you want to spend the money, spend the money. Um, I don't know how well that holds up. Again, not a lawyer, but I know that FIFA has, not FIFA, but Ultimate Team has had features banned in certain countries. In some countries you can't buy packs, you can still play the game. Um, I know that it's definitely not an issue that's going away. So I think this might be a way to, entice people to, still spend money because maybe they want to see what's in the next pack. Like, okay, these players aren't great, but I'll go ahead and buy it so that maybe I'll have a better chance to preview the next pack. On the flip side, maybe such a large player base for FIFA, and there's a lot of people that don't spend money on packs that they say, okay, hey, you put hours and hours into FIFA, you don't spend any money on packs, but hey, you know, every once in a while when you preview, you'll have a player that's worth spending a little bit of money. So now, if I currently all my money is invested in players, I have 13,000 coins, and like I said, if a player that's worth over 100K pops up, in one of these packs, or a million, 500K, something that's like, enough for me to entice me to maybe purchase a pack. Maybe I probably would throw $5 in FIFA points, or however much it would be to get 600 or 2,000 FIFA. I don't even know what the prices are. I can pull those up right now. So what would it be for 600? I'd have to spend almost $7. For 2,000, what would I have to spend? Uh, I'd have to spend about 18, $20. So I mean, it would have to be a really good player for me to spend $20. But I probably would spend $5 or $6 if I saw a really good player in one of the cheaper packs. So it's definitely an interesting tactic, and and I'm really interested to see if they include it in FIFA 22, or if this is just something that they're playing around with since we're kind of towards the end of the life cycle for FIFA 21, and maybe people aren't really buying packs anymore because one, everybody's teams are so good, the objective players are so good, um, good players are relatively cheap, so maybe it's just something we're experimenting with, but it'll be really interesting to see what happens moving forward. Anyway, short video today. Just wanted to kind of talk about some of the new features that were added in. If you guys have theories or ideas, feel free to let me know. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys.